All right, so I've talked a lot about waterproofness over the last handful of years. It's a contentious topic because, well, there are very few waterproof bags despite manufacturers claiming their bags are waterproof. But as someone who actually doesn't really deal with loads of moisture where I live, it's often not that big of a deal for me. That said, I do understand the importance of these bags. So in our latest video, I look at what I believe is the only waterproof bag with a zipper, the Ortlieb Frame Pack Top Tube Bag. All right, let's dive into it. All right, so before we get any further, I just want to take a quick moment to let you know that this video is supported in part by Old Man Mountain. Dealing with a jostling and swaying load can be a real headache, but Old Man Mountain racks have you covered, keeping your gear snug and secure, allowing you to concentrate on the trail instead of consistently adjusting a wiggling load behind you. These racks are designed for both small and heavy loads, offering incredible versatility that fits nearly any bike thanks to their fit kits. So if you're in the search for more secure storage options, Old Man Mountain has a solution for you. So to check out the range of Old Man Mountain racks and accessories, click on the card in the top right corner or find the link in the description below. Ortlieb has been crafting bike bags for over 4 decades, and actually, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about their operation, Lucas and Josh put together an excellent article on their operation in Germany after they visited in 2021. So Ortlieb has been making waterproof, yes, waterproof specific bags for the length of their existence, and this bag is no different. So Ortlieb uses RF welding, which essentially replaces stitching. So stitching, even of the taped seam variety, can't actually withstand soaking or submersion, but welded joints can. Paired with their tie zip zipper, Ortlieb has designed what I believe is the only zippered waterproof frame pack. Now, some roll top frame packs are waterproof, and Ortlieb and Rockgeist have some offerings in that category. Still, in terms of convenience, they are harder to enter as it requires more time to unroll and then roll back up before you can actually get going again. It should be noted, however, that these tie zips certainly take some effort to open and close, and it also requires full closure to ensure complete waterproofing. Ortlieb's half frame bag is made out of a PU laminated ripstop nylon, and it comes in 2 sizes, 3 and 4 liters, and 2 color options, black and this newer sand color that Ortlieb came out with earlier this year. And I just really appreciate another option other than black. Black, yeah, it's kind of boring. So this is their 4-liter version, which measures out to 19.7 by 5.1 by 2.4 inches, or 50 by 13 by 6 centimeters. And it comes in at 190 grams with the 1-wrap pieces trimmed. All right, so despite this obviously not being a custom frame bag, it actually fits really well for me. I've been putting it on the 54 centimeter Kona Ouroboros I recently reviewed. Ortlieb offers a printable template on their website for both sizes if you do need clarification on the fit. Generally speaking here, I appreciate half frame packs for not only day rides but bike packing trips because you can kind of mix and match things within the frame, such as using the bag with some water bottles. All right, so speaking of the fit here, it's a confusing install for such a simple bag as these top straps here were not all that intuitive, but for good reason. Ortlieb uses a hook and loop strap along the top tube, which helps provide an excellent stable or kind of grippy fit to the frame, so it actually doesn't shift back or forth or side to side. However, I also noticed that these kind of grippy straps also reduce frame wear. So while they still do recommend using a frame protector, this does a good enough job compared to, say, most stock frame bag straps. I even removed the tape that I put on the Ouroboros I had used while testing the Camelback frame pack before this one, and that Camelback bag certainly moved and shifted side to side quite a bit more than this bag. So with these unique straps and overall bag structure, Ortlieb definitely accomplished a very secure fit, especially with weight inside. So if you have knee rub issues, you actually can tighten these straps a little bit more to reduce that width, but I actually never encountered that with this bag. So the rest of the bag is attached by just 2 1-wrap straps that work with the daisy chain along the back, front, and bottom. All right, so the bag comes with just one simple main compartment and no non-drive side compartment. Something I actually tend to like on my frame bags for, say, my phone, tools, and some chain lube, but keeping with their kind of waterproof design while also trying to keep the cost down, it made sense not to add another tie zip on the non-drive side. After all, they are very bulky. All right, so inside the bag is a very sizable and usable compartment with no added features. I never actually really use those pump or pull straps or anything ever really installed inside these frame bags because they're always so hard to get to. So this is a non-issue for me as it is simple and it just creates a little bit more room for packing creativity, which I do appreciate. So I was able to fit a variety of items in this bag for a variety of different scenarios, such as layers, water, and repair kits for day rides, and a stove kit, my kitchen/DOP kit, pump and tube, and 1.5 liters of water for a bike packing trip. I also replaced the water for a sleeping pad and down pants at one point during my test period. And unfortunately, the tie zip is outrageously dangerous to fragile items as my sleeping pad unknowingly got stuck in the zipper and it put a large hole in it. So keeping fragile items maybe out of the frame pack altogether or away from this zipper might be a good idea. But the upside here is that these zippers are super durable and they're probably not going to fail you anytime soon. All right, so that leads me to the overall durability of the bag. Ortlieb clearly has a solid reputation, and honestly that goes a long way for me, but it's also hard not to notice the clean aesthetics and the attention to detail. It's also held up really well. It comes with this really tough fabric that certainly is a little bit more durable than some other fabrics that I've used on frame packs, and overall it just comes with a very sturdy feel. I didn't use the bag in much rain, but it did see a few puddles and some mud, but I did many tests on its waterproofness by putting my hose directly on the zipper, and I found that it kept the water out, so I proceeded to actually submerge the bag in the kitchen sink, and again, kept all of the water out. I was thoroughly impressed. All right, so overall, if you're looking for a simple, durable, lightweight, waterproof bag with some nice attention to detail and plenty of usable space for your day rides or bike packing trips, the Ortlieb Frame Pack Top 2 bag just might be a great option for you. Just be careful with that zipper. The Ortlieb Frame Pack Top 2 bag is priced at $170 USD for the 4 liter and $150 for the 3 liter, so it certainly is a little pricey, but if you appreciate a fully waterproof bag that is ethically manufactured, then yeah, it's a great option. Plus, it includes a 5-year manufacturer defect warranty. Ortlieb also offers a similar bag, but in a full frame bag in a 4 and 6 liter option. So, what are your thoughts on this fully waterproof frame bag from Ortlieb? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw in this video and want to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you want to help support this channel and everything we do at BIKEPACKING.com, you can do so by signing up for the Bikepacking Collective. The Bikepacking Collective offers a lot of awesome perks, including industry discounts, monthly giveaways, and the twice yearly Bikepacking Journal. So, to learn a little bit more about the Bikepacking Collective, click on the card in the top right corner or find the link below. As always, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, pedal further.